I thought I lost 6 months of work in just one click. Let me set the scene for you guys real quick. So last night, I got a brand new 2 terabyte SSD, this little guy right here. And I'm not gonna lie, I was all excited to bust it out and start transferring files over to it from my phone. Now, this morning, I was hard at work. I was designing a website, but multitasking like my ADHD brain loves to do, and transferring files from my iPhone to my new SSD at the exact same time. I'm also in the back of my head thinking I need to downgrade my iCloud plan because I temporarily went up to 200 gigabytes while I was waiting for this SSD to come in the mail, but I needed to clear some space out on my iPhone so I could continue filming B-roll. So I've got several things going inside my brain, multiple tabs open, right? And as I'm just going back and forth, one thing to the next, I go to downgrade my iCloud and I see that I'm a little bit over on storage. And so I deleted what I thought were extra files. Suddenly I look up and everything starts disappearing from my MacBook. Every folder on my desktop, one by one. I instantly freeze. My heart just starts beating so fast. I feel that knot in my throat. My face starts feeling flush, and it kind of felt like the walls were caving in on me. I go into full-blown panic mode, and I'm just dumbfounded. I realize, what did I just do? Everything's gone off my computer. I felt hopeless. I felt so stupid. So I start trying to figure everything out. I'm stressed out, overwhelmed. I immediately start blaming everything I could except myself. I'm blaming Apple. Why can I delete everything off of my MacBook from my iPhone? I guess I didn't understand iCloud Drive fully. I didn't know I had this feature on where everything was saved to my cloud. I'm mad at the world at this point. I genuinely wanted to give up. I almost called in sick to my full-time job and just threw in the towel for the day. And then I had to pause, take a breath, and realize this was on me. I got to take accountability. I screwed up. It's up to me to deal with this, right? The old version of me would have let this affect everything else, would have played the victim, probably would have gone around just loathing, most likely engaging in some sort of self-destructive behaviors because of a situation that I caused. So the biggest lessons that I learned from this situation, number one, split focus means you're going to get split results. When everything matters, turns out nothing actually does. Especially if you got ADHD tendencies and your brain is prone to hyperactivity, single tasking is vital. Number two, personal accountability over blame. Like I said, the old me would have spiraled, but the new me adapts to these kinds of things. I can't go back and change the past. What's done is done. And ultimately, life's going to throw you curveballs. Unexpected things will happen. What you can control is the way you respond to those things. And number three, my brain loves stimulation. I get all excited about something new that I just got, maybe a new tool that I find on the internet. There's things that spark that something in my brain, and it triggers me into being a little bit impulsive. I need to learn that about myself and always remember to slow down and focus. And I lost everything on my desktop, but for weeks I had actually been looking at my computer. I'd sit down to work every morning and I'd look at it and I would see so many folders that I never use. It was almost like a graveyard of ideas that never came to fruition. Almost like I was hoarding these ideas and I couldn't get rid of the emotional connection that I had to them because I thought of it at one point, never did anything with it, and I just had a hard time getting rid of them. And I was forced to restart from the ground up. And now it's time to have version 2. Be cleaner, more organized, more structured, and also done properly. I'm going to have proper backups this time. Make sure something like this doesn't happen again. And it's just like my life. I had to lose absolutely everything to start rebuilding better.